Facebook, I on one of my old shorts, talking about this Facebook talking point. And before I even say what it is, I've already basically talked about how Facebook is bots and it's a bunch of, antagonists, and it could be even
It's been
liberals.
bots for many, many
Right.
years.
It could be even liberals doing this because we know this is not even the point. But one thing that I do see actual, MAGA people reposting is, hey, now that you know that Clinton is in this stuff, and now that it's Clinton, because you can have an opinion on how they're spinning this way more towards Clinton than they are Trump. Whenever we know Trump is like all up in this stuff, there's crazy redactions that are coming out. I mean, 60 pages of just black lines. Like
It was over 100. It was over 100 pages.
Right, and you couldn't give us one line out of that. Like,
not a word. Not it is a
something.
in
Exactly. But there's this talking point that it's like, okay, well, now that you know that Clinton is, basically implicated in this, what do you think about it? And you are being real quiet about it now. And it's like, we've never been quiet about it. We've never been quiet about anyone being in this.
We were talking about him being a perv back in the 90s.
Right. And the whole liberal narrative has always been that we do not care who's in it. We want everyone that's implicated in there locked up, from Hollywood to politicians,
royalty,
to all of that.
Doesn't matter.
But it just seems to me like we've given them that little bit of, since the DOJ is redacting all of these things, Trump, they're like, oh, see it? See what it is? And just, we're not accepting that, obviously. So that's the liberal part of it is, oh, well, we're whining because Trump's not in it. Are you stupid to think that Trump's in it or not in it?
Okay, one thing that kills me is the counter argument is always, well, what if Bill Clinton is in there? We don't care. There's literally thousands upon thousands of videos of people saying, we do not care if he is in the files. Release the information. And you cannot make me believe for 1 second that not one of these freaking MAGA Trump supporters has not seen one of those videos and went, oh, they must not care. But no. The same talking point is always coming back. What if he's in it? What if he's in it? We do not care. You worship a politician, not us.
Right. Right. That's kind of the point that, like I say, it's just such a moot point with me. And the fact that they're jumping on this. I mean, you even see TikTok. TikTok's the same way, with their, bots and all of these. Like I say, it's just antagonists. It's like, it even could be liberals doing this, just saying, yeah, just to get a rise, just for views, because that's how creators are. I mean, they know.
It's all about interaction.
Yeah,
it's all about
and so you'll hear these things that are just factually stupid, ignorant, and incorrect, knowing that we're going to climb all over it and go, yeah, what the hell? We've been all about all of Epstein. Now we're all up in arms because there's these redactions. You have actual victims of Trump Epstein. Now,
over 1,200.
Right. And now to say that one of them is speaking for all of them, obviously we can't do that. But you have plenty of the victims that are saying, hey, let all this out unredacted. Let it all out of there. Something I just heard before we even started was that actually Bill Clinton is screaming at Trump, telling him he wants the whole thing there. So obviously he thinks he has a case in this.
Well, by God, if he does, he does. I mean, on that point, I'm absolutely with him. Release it. You've heard me talk about Charlie Kirk, and one of his standpoints was release the files unredacted. I would say redact the victims' names, but other than that, yes, I will actually absolutely agree with Kirk on that. Right. Release the files, release the information, and I don't care who's in it. I do not care if they're left wing, right wing, conservative, Democrat, liberal, Hollywood, the guy that lives next door to me. I say release the information and let it all burn down.
Well, you seem to share the view of just about every 100% of every liberal view I've ever read. So, you know, like I say, on the Clinton thing, that's a moot point. If you're engaging in that on TikTok, Facebook, even YouTube, let us know if you've seen that. Let us know if you think that's bots. Let us know what you think about that. Or do you really think that us liberals give a shit about Clinton whatsoever? Or any Democrat, liberal, movie star?
That's one thing I did
Give
see
me
a
an
lot
example.
today, was a lot more videos of people saying, well, now I got to get rid of my Clinton truck.
Yeah,
And
right.
it was a pickup truck they had photoshopped to have like Clinton's
Some
face.
like
on it.
AI.
I got to
Yeah.
get rid of my Clinton flags.
Right.
And we don't have Clinton merchandise.
Right.
The only Clinton merchandise I've ever seen in my life was the ones about him and Monica Lewinsky, which kind of fits in with the whole, he's a little freak.
Right.
I mean, it seems like the only person not blowing him is Hillary. Sorry, I'm being blunt with it. I'm being blunt with it.